Hi guys, this is a story, really impromptu video from me. I wanted to share something with you that has happened here on the page in the last 24 hours, 24, maybe 48 hours. I kind of live my life by absolutely no regrets. I don't regret one single thing that I've ever done or said or achieved. I've two small regrets. One of them is that I took my wedding dress off too early. Second one is that I didn't go and have breakfast with my uncle the year before that he died on Christmas morning. I would have always spent all of as an adult anyway, I would have went and had breakfast with him every Christmas morning. But the year that he passed away was the year that I gave birth to my first child, and I just felt that year that I needed to spend it with him. I was unaware that my uncle was sick at the time, and so funny, I can feel his energy all around me. I was unaware that he was sick at the time, and that's a regret that I have, but it was, it was out of my control. If I had had more information, I probably would have made a different decision. But they're my two regrets. So I've gone my whole life having only those two regrets. By the way, when I got married, it was the hottest day of the year for 30 years. So that's why the wedding dress came off early. So yeah, I kind of live by the seat of my pants. I do things, I kind of don't put too much planning into things. I just kind of just go off and do things without kind of thinking about it too much. So I put up a post that would be very much in alignment with who I am the other day by a guy called Steve Harvey. Now, I've been watching Steve Harvey for the last number of years. He started off his career as a stand-up comedian and then went into presenting. Now he has his own radio show, and I think he presented Miss Universe last year and he made a big boo-boo on stage. But anyway, he's a really very bright man and very spiritual. And if anybody has an opportunity to have a look at the link on the post that I put up there a couple of days ago, have a look at that, and also search for his life class on the Oprah Winfrey Network. That was absolutely brilliant. And especially kind of try and Google when he speaks about who is on your wagon. I've posted this before. I might post again tomorrow. It's absolutely brilliant. Anyway, I adore him. He's a big inspiration to me. So I put up the post about Steve, and somebody who frequents the page quite often, a girl by the name of Amanda, was very inspired by the post that I put up. And on the back of her inspiration, she went and she wrote a poem, which I think is marvellous. This is the ripple effect. This is how things happen. We all affect each other without even realising. So Amanda is a poet anyway, but she, the impression I'm kind of getting is that she's afraid to shout from the top of the mountaintops about her work and what she does, but I don't mind doing it here for her because I think that her poem was brilliant. I'm just going to search now and see if I can find the name of her page for you. I have it here. The name of her page is Through the Side Door of One Mind's Eye. So that's Through the Side Door of One Mind's Eye. And the poem's name is Reclaim Ownership. Now, I have an interpretation of this poem. I've read it quite a number of times. And it's it actually is kind of promoting the kind of thinking that I try and spread on this page. My interpretation of it is that as we grow, when we're born, we're complete and utter free thinkers. But as we grow older, our thoughts, because of society and how we're governed, becomes very one-dimensional and kind of stringent thinking. We don't kind of tend to think outside the box. And when you have a moment of clarity or a bolt of lightning strikes you in the head, or you have a spiritual moment or whatever, you reclaim back your thinking. So that's what I've done in the last number of years. So my intention behind this post, it's very long for me. I don't like doing anything over 3 minutes. The intention behind this post is that first of all, you would check out Amanda's page and give her a little like and a share there, spread the love, and also to promote Steve Harvey and his way of thinking as well, and jump. You'll know what I mean by when you watch Steve Harvey's link. Everybody needs to jump. Everybody needs to take a chance. Everybody needs to soar. Everybody needs to let their parachute fly. So I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic evening, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Take care. Slán.